Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic Crow, and we have another update from the Twitter account, the Manson Cases. If you guys are not following them and you're on Twitter, what the hell are you doing? This account is awesome. I really love this account because they're giving us all the information for what's going on in this trial right now. And this new update is insane to me, okay? New filing in Jane Doe versus Marilyn Manson details she failed to provide communications between her and Manson that contradict her claims. According to new legal filings, Manson's attorney details she wants her own communications excluded as evidence against her at trial. Listen, the filings from the Jane Doe accuser, Chloe Black, they seem like highly unethical and amoral to me. Okay, she's introduced new claims during her deposition. Not only that, she's trying to get multiple of Marilyn Manson's witnesses recused as well. And then just the cherry on top of it, or at least what I thought was the cherry on top, was she was trying to prevent Marilyn Manson from testifying in his own defense in a case in which she is suing him in civil court. Now, I've also heard from the Manson Cases account, because they reached out to me, and I really appreciate that, because they were able to answer a few more questions for me, that the reason why potentially Chloe Black is suing as a Jane Doe is because her claims in the civil court don't match her public claims against Marilyn Manson. Which at this point, I don't even know if that even matters, because she's introducing brand new claims that match the claims of Ashley Morgan Smithline, who withdrew her accusations, saying that she was pressured into making them. So yeah, this entire case is just half-ass, pants-on backwards, just banana town nonsense at this point. But guys, do me a favor. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Drop a like on the video. Please follow the Manson Cases on Twitter as well. I'm going to throw that one in there too. But spread the video around if you can, okay? Please spread the video around to anybody who is interested, or to people who just have nothing else to talk about, because this case is nuts. It's like, on one hand, I find the motions being made here absolutely hilarious. On the other hand, I absolutely hate that there are so many of these false fucking claims that get thrown around here. Now, look, I don't know Marilyn Manson. I'm not a fan of Marilyn Manson, just to be upfront with you guys, okay? He's not my cup of tea. But I absolutely despise false claims being made and being thrown out there. And that seems to be all we have with the Marilyn Manson case, okay? The Evan Rachel Wood going around contacting women behind the scenes before they put their claims out there. We've been shown that that's what's happened here in the Jane Doe accuser, that she was in communication with Chloe Black prior to her putting out her claims against Marilyn Manson. We've also seen that Ashley Morgan Smithline came out with her claims against Marilyn Manson, then later withdrew and told everyone it was because she was being pressured to do it by Evan Rachel Wood. Evan Rachel Wood had pressured her to make a false claim against Marilyn Manson. Evan Rachel Wood, who has monetized heavily her accusations against Marilyn Manson. So let's get into the thread here. According to a new legal filing, Manson's attorneys details that Jane Doe wants evidence that she failed to produce excluded at trial. Not only did she fail to produce these communications, but these are during the same time period her allegations and contradict her claims. Among other evidence, plaintiff seeks to exclude her own communications to Warner from the time period at issue that contradicts her claims, at which she failed to produce. These include 1, an email she sent him after she alleges he was already terrorizing her, stating that "you are the man I want to be with, and I'd like nothing more than to take a bubble bath with you." And an email sending Warner 9 pictures of herself in lingerie, including close-ups of her cleavage and buttocks, after she alleges he had committed the first sexual assault against her. She also seeks to preclude Warner from testifying at all on the theory that he notified her too late that he would be waiving the Fifth Amendment to dispute her. false claims, even though he notified her 13 days before fact discovery closed. We've actually already talked about the second part of this. But listen, I already know the copium argument is going to be, oh, many women who are abused immediately go back to their accuser, or their accuser. Many of the women who are abused immediately go back to their abuser. This is common. This is common. This happens all the time. It doesn't happen like this, okay? It doesn't happen like this, all right? Typically, in a case where someone has been abused, and has been raped or something of that nature, usually what happens is the abuser is trying to coax them to come back in, and they eventually fall for it. You don't normally see someone claim that I've been raped and then, I'm feeling bored, let me send some lewds over so that we can spend some time together. That's not how that typically happens, okay? That's not how it normally fucking happens for the fucking copium argument that you're gonna see from some of the most malformed people on the internet. And I guarantee you someone has made that argument. I promise you someone has tried making that argument. That is not typical fucking behavior. Okay? Yes, it is typical for someone who has abused somebody to try to lure them back in. It is not typical for someone who claims to have been abused to then go out and try to get the abuser to spend time with them. That's insane. Anyone who thinks that is like fundamentally like something upstairs isn't working properly. Last week, I reported that Jane Doe was outed in filings as Chloe Black wanted sanctions against Manson. As part of sanctions, she wants the judge to exclude Manson and his witnesses from testifying, exclude new evidence, and to ignore Manson's amended responses, which is crazy because she also put forward new claims in her deposition against Manson. Defendant has egregiously abused the discovery process. He has misused the Fifth Amendment as a sword instead of a shield. He has withheld discovery responses. Fucking Christ, man. Like, I'm not even an attorney, and I know that this is bullshit crazy. Oh, goddamn. He has withheld discovery responses, documents, and witnesses until 12 days before the discovery cutoff, even though he knew and refused to provide such as... hold on. If he does it one day before the discovery cutoff, that might suck, but still, he's doing it before the cutoff. Your claim is he did it roughly 2 weeks before the cutoff, which is plenty of time for you. And Manson's attorney is claiming actually it was over 30 days that we gave this woman. And you know what? Given how insane her motions are, given what she is asking to be done, asking to have Manson recused from testifying in his own defense, like holy fuck, this is brain damage. This is brain damage. I feel like I'm getting brain damage. In addition, we also learned that in this new filing that Chloe's attorney wrongly claimed that Manson's amended responses included 11 new witnesses, and they later confirmed this was a mistake and they were aware of some of the witnesses prior to this. Oh, good job. Plaintiff's motions and the initial sworn declaration of her counsel in support of it, filed on September 15, 2023, revealed the motion for the tactical abuse that it really is. In both documents, I told you guys, brain damage. I'm having trouble reading now. In both documents, plaintiff and her counsel wrongly claimed that Mr. Warner's amended August 2023 responses disclosed 11 new witnesses, but they later confirmed in an amended September 18th declaration that this was a mistake, since they were counting 6 witnesses Warner had it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. The same filings we learned that Chloe's attorneys calls new evidence as documents that were not seized in the LASD raid. Manson details in his declaration these communications were found after the raid on old devices that were in storage at a house and in a storage unit. Well, okay. One of the communications sent after Manson allegedly made Chloe watch his unreleased short art horror film Groupie contradicts her statements. Moreover, she sent 9 photos of herself wearing lingerie to Manson on June 15, 2011, contradicting her claim of SA in early June. Well, yeah, it would. Listen, again, if you are going to try to claim that somebody sexually abused you, and then say, well, it's typical, I would go back to the abuser. And you're going to try to convince me that it's typical for women who are abused to send lewds, send text messages, Oh my God, it's not. I'm not saying it would never happen. I'm just saying that's not typical fucking behavior. It really isn't. It is bizarre. It is out there. And you need to justify why that was happening. You can't just you can't just lie and gaslight me. Okay? You can't gaslight me, bitch. You're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall for it. Other idiots can fall for it, but they're idiots, and I don't care what they have to say. We know what Groupie... Okay, we know about the Groupie. That was a horror film that Marilyn Manson had made, never got released, and this idiot, bullshit, fake accuser thinks that somebody was literally murdered in the film, and she is traumatized by that. Okay, guys, listen. I guarantee you, it's not going to stop, okay? Because if this case goes to trial the way it should go to trial, this woman is going to get BTF fucking O'd out, okay? So expect to see some more insane legal filings. Jesus Christ, man. All right, let's see what happens, man. Okay, I can't. Guys, in the comments section, let me know what you think. Because, like, at this point, my head can't take the brain damage that is being injected directly into it when I read these motions. Jesus fucking Christ.